So my name's Chris, it's great to be back. How about you give yourselves a round of applause for sticking it out to the bitter end here. That's right, that's the energy I like. Thank you, thank you. That's great. So if you didn't get it before, my name's Chris, it's great to be back. So I had a great weekend. I went to Costco. Does anybody like Costco?
Yeah.
One guy?
Me, yeah.
Thank you. So I went to Costco on Saturday morning, and it was really busy. It was really busy. You know, steering that big shopping cart around Costco on a busy Saturday morning always reminds me of driving from downtown Calgary during rush hour. I'm speeding up, cutting people off, slamming on the brakes, saying, "Get the fuck out of the way!" I get the worst looks when I say that in Costco. So I was buying some dog food at Costco. And as I'm buying this dog food, it occurred to me that married people tend to get dogs, while people who live common law tend to get cats. And I couldn't really figure that out at first, because you think cats are a bigger commitment because they live longer, but dogs are actually a bigger commitment. You gotta walk your dog, you gotta give it a bath, you gotta give it love all the time. With a cat, you just give it food a couple times a day, let it run around outside. Hey, where's the cat? I don't know, he'll be back. A dog is like your child. A cat is like your freeloading cousin that sleeps on the couch. You come home from work, you're like, "Hey cat, stop staring at my wife's ass. Are you gonna pay me back for that food I bought you? Listen cat, if you're gonna go out and hunt small birds and mice, at least kill them before you bring them in the house." Maybe that's just my cousin. So as I was leaving Costco, and there was this minivan in front of us. And this fucking minivan slammed on their brakes, and I had to slam on my brakes so I was going to hit them, right? And I could see that the minivan had some bumper stickers on there. One of the bumper stickers said, "Bootylicious Granny." Another bumper sticker said, "Wet and Widowed." And then even a third bumper sticker said, "Life begins at 69. So I pulled up beside her, asked her to roll down her window. She rolled down her window, I could hear some music coming from inside her minivan. And it was My Humps by Black Eyed Peas. You guys know that one? You're a bit young. Let me refresh your memory. They say I'm really sexy. The boys, they wanna sex me. They always standing next to me. Always dancing next to me. Looking at my hump, trying to feel my lump. You can look, but you can't touch it. I asked her to turn her music down. She turns her music down, and I say, "Hey Granny, you wanna have a threesome?" Don't look at me like that, man. It was my wife's idea. Her name is Pearl, and I'm going to meet up with her this weekend. And you know what? Just between you and me, I can't wait to get a great look at her thick gray carpet.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
I saw it on the roof of her minivan. Yanni knows. Yanni knows all about this gray carpet. He's having a heart attack back there. So yeah, I've got two dogs and I have a cat. And I told you one dog story before. I hope you remember it. I was at the dog park 2 weeks ago, in fact, and my dog came up to this white dog. I don't know. He loves white dogs. Doesn't matter if they're male or female. As long as they're big and white, he'll try to fuck them. So my dog, we come across this beautiful white dog, and this dog had the biggest nutsack I've ever seen. It was just this big, black, beautiful, shimmering, glistening nutsack. And he licked it. He licked this dog's balls right in front of me. I said, come on, Miguel, just a taste, just a taste. Then Miguel, my dog, he went up behind a beautiful woman. She was wearing little short shorts, and he licked the back of her leg. She didn't care. She didn't care. You know, dogs, they can get away with so much. When he does it, it's adorable. When I do it, it's sexual assault. I get Me Too'd at the dog park. So we got home from the dog park, and I laid down on the couch, put on some Netflix. I started watching Seinfeld. I love Seinfeld. I was watching Seinfeld, and I fell asleep. And I woke up and I saw that message that said, "Are you still watching Seinfeld?" And I thought, you know what? It'd be really cool if Netflix added more like personalized questions to the program. Like you fall asleep, you wake up, and it says, "Hey, why don't you go for a walk?" Or it says, "When was the last time you cleaned the bathroom?" Or, "What are you doing with your life exactly?" Chris? I just think it'd be really cool if Netflix had more like personalized questions to the program. So when I was younger, I wanted to be an actor. That didn't really pan out for me. But you know what? I act every day. I get to act every day. I act like I enjoy my day job. I like to watch movies. I like to watch a lot of these Vietnam War movies. And you know, I watch these movies, and these guys, they're shooting at each other, they're getting shot at, they're running through streams and creeks and rivers. I think, I could never do that. I can't stand it when my socks get wet. Let me just take a look at this here, my cheat sheet. So I work on a computer most of the day. One thing I really like about working on a computer, what is that, 3 minutes?
Yeah.
3 minutes, okay. Let's keep it together, guys. So I work on a computer most of the day. One thing I really like about working on a computer is the edit undo function. You know, like you're working on an email, like a document or an email, and you want to change it. You just click undo. I think it'd be really great if we could do that in real life. Like for example, let's say you're driving to, where are we here, the Brewcade. You're driving to the Brewcade for the Tuesday night comedy. Somebody cuts you off in traffic. You pull up beside him and say, "Fuck you, asshole!" I don't want to give you the finger, but like imagine the finger. "Fuck you, asshole!" And it turns out to be your boss. Oops. Undo. Or maybe like you're with your girlfriend and you want to propose, right? So you get down, you bend your knee there and you say, "Honey, I love you so much. Will you marry me?" And she says, "No thanks." That's embarrassing. Undo. I didn't propose. Fuck that shit. I didn't propose. I just think it'd be really great if we could implement the edit undo function in real life. And you know, I thought that idea was pretty clever. I thought that was pretty clever. But I realized something. It's just a time machine. It's just a time machine. Just a low quality, low powered time machine. But you know, these phones are getting so advanced, like the Apple and the Samsung. You think they could just include this as an app on the next model? You call it the "oh shit" button. Oh shit. Boop. Undo. I just think it'd be really cool if we could do that in real life. So I've been married for about 5 years now. We had our 5-year anniversary last spring. Are you clapping for that?
Bravo.
Thank you very much. So we had our 5-year anniversary last spring, and my wife said to me, she said, "Wow, we've been married for 5 years." I said, "Yup, only 5 more to go." That was a stupid thing to say. We've been fighting a lot since then, my wife and I. And she said, "Look, if we don't stop fighting, I'm going to give you divorce papers." I said, honey, can we wait until Christmas to exchange gifts?" The married people would understand. So I'm a new comedian. I've only been doing this since July. And you know, one thing I really love about doing stand-up is when I get off the stage, people ask me really great questions. I love these questions they ask me. They say things like, "How do you come up with these jokes? And how often do you write new material?" And the question that I really like that people ask me, I get off the stage and they say, "Was that your first time on stage?" Motherfuckers. No, it wasn't. Fuck that question. Thank you. My name is Chris L. Have a good night.